Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. It is a absolutely beautiful spring day out here in Manitoba. I'm out with the cows right now. I'm trying to figure out where exactly we're going to be putting everyone. We have our heifers over there, cows here, and then we have our heifer replacements there and the feedlot in behind them. We're going to be hauling the feeder animals into the auction next week. The prices have smartened up a little bit. I guess maybe because the grass is coming up, things are greening up. So, with that said, that will alleviate a little bit of stress. However, we still have 20 plus animals that we kept as replacements in the front there. They're going to have to go to pasture in the next week. So, I'm trying to figure out where we're going to put all these animals. I don't want to overstress our pastures. So, I believe the replacements are going to be going to their heifer side, where all the young animals go with the bull. And I believe those girls across there are going to go into this quarter. So it's fenced off. They'll have a couple miles there to graze. So I think there's going to be 17 of them at the end of the day. And the main herd's going to go out to their big area. That's not a problem. That's big enough for all of them. No problems. But our sheep, when we initially came to the farm, our sheep ruled the farm. We had 420 plus animals, so we have lots of that horrible field fence put up. If you haven't dealt with this stuff, it's not good for cattle. They really like to destroy it. So today we're gonna patch up some of the fences, make it worthy of putting cattle in, so they don't just jump it and go into the other side. You know, the grass is always greener on the other side, especially if you're a cow. So we're going to patch that up. We're going to move the heifers into this other little area, a nicer, cleaner area. These cows were moved from that side of the creek to a little higher side here. So they look quite content. I'm going to feed up a couple silage bales for them. And we'll get some fencing done. And I have some pretty exciting news here. So I'm going to be making a video here either today or tomorrow, an additional one. We have a little giveaway we're going to be doing here at Prairie Sunset Ranch, so make sure you stay tuned. Now let's go get some stuff done. Look at that. I think that's killdeer eggs. Pretty cool. I hope nobody steps on it. You never touch a killdeer egg because the mothers will not come back to the nest because of the scent. So a little FYI, in case you didn't know. You can see how hard the mother has to work to keep that calf fed. That's a big calf sucking her. It's a pretty young cow too. She's not very big. So yeah, that's why you got to keep them fed so well, especially this time of year. But well, typically the grasses are up. This is just their pre-pasture. This never really is lush or anything, but yeah, there's not much this year. It's been so cold out, minus 14 at night, minus 11 Celsius. Grass isn't going to grow in that. It only just smartened up really here yesterday starting and today. But even last night I think it was pretty cold. I think it hit the minus digits. So it's been a very slow spring for us. Well, I got to go grab a load of silage oats. So I got to go unload the rack, zip down the road, pick up some bales, come drop them off. I think Dad might feed up today for us. And then I guess I'll take you guys along and we'll do a little bit of fencing and try to get those heifers out of their little area into a nice cleaner area. So it's been quite cold here the last few days, last couple of weeks I should say. And I took a look at a couple of our fields, especially the ones that we just put in last year. And I noticed that the brome and timothy grasses, they've done okay. But we've lost a lot of alfalfa stands. It's just so darn cold, minus 14, minus 10, minus 8. So let's hope the alfalfa bounces back. I guess if anything, it just won't be maturing too quick, but hopefully we didn't lose as much stand as I think we did. Well, I was talking to a guy that runs a local auction mart here. He said the heifers shot up a little bit, especially with a little bit of warmer weather coming. So they said like what the 550 pound heifers, maybe $1.90, closer to $2 hopefully. Once you get up there to the 586 range, you're looking at about $1.80, and closer to 7, looking at about $1.70 to $1.75 a pound. So whatever, it's not amazing, but better than it was, that's for sure. So I think I'm going to try to take majority of the animals in that feedlot in next week. Well, you're almost forced to, right? Feed's running low, so what can you do? Well, I loaded up 10 of those oat silage bales. They're not the best quality, but they're, hey, it's feed, right? I got a really good deal on them. Neighbor helped me out, so I'm very appreciative of that. But with that said, that 10, there's 2 left there that I gotta pick up. But yeah, so we're running to the end of the hay again, or the feed, sorry, I should say. We still have some dry hay that we mix in with this silage. But yeah, we're hoping that this grass grows pretty quick. It should be. I looked at the long range. It looks like it's gonna be 20, 24 above, 22 above. That's Celsius. So, but hey, if it's sunny out, we have a little bit of moisture in the ground now. Let's hope for the best. I think things might work out this year. Definitely have a lot of ground to cover for haying. But enough of that said. Let's go get some fencing done. Let's go see what we got to do for the fences. All right, everyone. So I set a couple posts here. Just gonna push them down. This is the reason this fence is so crazy bad is there was some field fence here, and this is where the sheep would go. But we're gonna use this area for the cattle because we need to. We kind of expanded pretty quick and didn't realize I wasn't really set up for as many animals as we're running this year. So we're gonna be moving these girls into this area, but I gotta push these few posts in. I probably will just run like a steel welded panel across here, or I got some fencing that I can put up. Eventually, I guess this summer, if there's time, depending how haying goes, I want to rip this all down and put up a nice clean row of barbed wire. But the sheep will still have that to their side. We don't have many sheep, so that should be more than sufficient. If not, worst case, they can come in here with the cattle. Usually the cattle will clean up what the sheep leave anyways, so yeah, it usually works out fairly good. When you graze the cattle and the sheep, I find the pastures clean up pretty quick, but I don't know. Let's see how this post goes in. Oh yeah, like butter. Like butter. Perfect. Look at that. I even saved it. Perfect. Gonna be a good day. Just gonna send it. Alright. Let's get it straight. There we go. Oh. Beaut. Holy. See, there's moisture in the ground. I'm telling you, last year you wouldn't be doing that anywhere with a post. You'd never push it in with the front loader. We had a post pounder we had to get just to put posts in anywhere, whether it was a low area or high. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what to think of these posts. We had a couple of these posts snap. These are these doweled posts. They're not as true or as strong as the other posts we normally put in, pressure treated, but these were substantially less money, and so for the odd jobs it's pretty good. Like non-high pressure areas, like this area shouldn't be high pressure. There's nothing on the other side that would, you know, if it was like an alfalfa field, then a little different story, but you know, if a cow wants over, it's just gonna break through regardless. You're not gonna stop it. It's like when I put up this field fence for the sheep, I thought, oh, how perfect, it'll keep the coyotes, wolves out and everything, and yeah, you know what, they just simply stand there and they just jump it. It's like, yeah, it was like no point. One of my biggest mistakes was putting up all that stretch, flexible field fence. Horrible for I don't know, I just didn't like it. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Obviously, even when it was run under the proper conditions, it still just didn't really do the job well. So yeah, I don't know. That's one thing I would do over again for sure. I would go with like a 5 or even a 6 string barbed wire opposed to this stuff. Yeah, it's too bad we had such cool weather. There'd be lots of grass by now. There's definitely moisture in the ground. That's for sure. Oh, beaut. That's like winning a baseball game right there when it slides in. Boom. Lottery. What a horrible fence. This is going to be fun to, you know, with this, like these old posts, there's nothing to salvage. It's just going to have to be rolled up, and I don't even know what to do with it. It's past the point of any salvage. So I've ripped down, I don't even want to count how many miles of this already, but this is just, yeah, a never-ending job, it seems. It's crazy. Oh, I reached it with my T-Rex arms. Perfect. Oh, beaut. All right. So I'm gonna put these couple posts in and pull that stretch wire there, patch up that little hole, put a gate across, and then I want to let those girls in here ASAP, get them out of that kind of dirtier, wetter area. Let them in somewhere cleaner. They'll have a little bit of grass to munch on, but we'll just still have to feed them in the feeder as well. You know, there's nothing really to substantial yet. Sand pasture, so still dry. It's still brown and dry, so. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not sure if I said that right. Right, now go get the, I'm gonna go grab the meal and I think I have a roll of like it's a field fence, which I know I just talked about how much I hate it, but I have a little roll that I gotta use. It's welded though, it's not flexible, so it's like, it's a little stiffer. It'll do the trick for this year. I'm just going to cut off a little chunk of it, spread it out there, and yeah, hopefully I get to rip that all out. All this was a big fence line. I ripped all the wires out of there. I just got to yank those posts out and then fill the holes. I didn't pull the posts out, not because I was lazy. I didn't want to leave holes when we did so I have to go and pull them and then have like a bucket of sand or soil or something. I got to pack it in there, and yeah. I don't think anything was done with the fence for the last 35 years plus, so Dad slowly downsized the herd, and then by the time I got back there was only, oh heck, 20 some animals, maybe something like that. So now this year, yeah, we're gonna be getting up there with animals again, so time for fencing upgrades. Here we have all the posts driven in. I just got to run the barb, then I guess roll up the old barbed wire on a spinner and pull the posts. But we just went on the inside of the old fence for these posts, so that makes it easier, so I can put the new barb on and then work on the old fence. Everyone, here we are. I just unrolled this little bit of welded fence and I tacked it in 3-4 spots. I left it rolled up, so when I pull this down in a few weeks I can just roll it back up. So this whole fence line's got to come down anyways. These are temporary. I don't know, I'm probably gonna get a post pounder and put in full new, brand new posts here. So what this fence is gonna do, basically, it's gonna keep our sheep separate. Sheep are gonna be going onto this side. Cows are gonna be coming up to here, up to that bush. Then there's another fence line. They're gonna go into there in a couple weeks, out of here. And then further on, we'll be opening that gate and then have another quarter to go on to. Then at that point, they're probably gonna meet up with the other herd. We might just let them in together. Our heifers are gonna be way over on that side of the road. So lots of animals to move around. It's always the ongoing battle. Lots of fences to come down, lots of fences to go up. Nature of the beast. Got the charger off, got the fence patched up, so let's get these girls into fresh area. Get some fresh pasture on them. Come on, girls, come on. Here goes my pet. Here comes my number one girl. Come on. Hello, my friend. Come on. You can come. Come on. See, look. Hello. Hi. Okay, come on. Come on, girls. Come on. You know, it's crazy. You can't keep them in the fence. And when you have an opening and you want them to come through, they won't go through. It's just the way it is. Okay, ladies, look. Look at me. You see? Magic. See, I walked through. All right? Come on. Come on, my friends. Hello.
Come on. Come on.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. 1, 2. Come on, ladies. Look at that. There we go. Come on, guys. We're going to let those other couple pastures green up. They got a little bit to munch on the low areas. We're still going to be feeding them over there. So keep them clean and happy for now. Get them out of the contaminated area. It's a thing, we always keep our animals moving. They don't stay in one area very long, especially in the spring. But these guys will be happy for a few days. Hopefully the weather stays the way it is and get some good growth. Hey, is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Thanks for coming along with me for a walk on my farm, doing some chores, getting stuff done. Until next time, cheers.